Guys, the skeletal structure of an animal, it's so essential that we have loose skeletons, relaxed spines. Okay, that whole idea of tightening up a spine where it's dead level on the stand, often when it moves, it roaches up on the spine. If you think of all your cows at home, your teenage cows that are very productive are not roached up in the spine. They've got a little bit of softness and flexibility in their spines. And that just allows animals to be comfortable and productive for a very long time. Angle of shoulder is so important. So from the top of the shoulder down to the point of the shoulder, you want a nice 45-degree angle. Like I'm sure a lot of you have had dealt with horses. If you've got a straight shoulder, what happens? The horse can't move. Okay, it's very limited in its gait. The other thing with a straight shoulder is that it puts too much pressure on the knee joint and it puts too much pressure on the pasterns. And immediately what happens then is you get a curling toe. Okay, the toes start curling. She's got very good uniform toes. She's symmetrical in her toes, and she's got a good sized foot. Small little feet on a big body, you don't get longevity from that. You need a good sized foot relative to the body. Okay. The shape of the bone is so important. Remember, we're not in the ivory business, we're in the beef business. So we don't need elephant legs. We just need legs that are appropriate to the body of the animal. There are a lot of breeds that are chasing maximum bone. Remember what we said earlier, growth hormones propagate bone, widthwise and lengthwise. And the fertile cattle will always have a flatter bone, bit of a concave bone, and they'll have clean joints. The big jointed, big bone cattle aren't going to be able to maintain themselves in order to be fertile for a long time. The angle of the hip and rump and hind leg, so we certainly need some angle from hips to pins, 6 degrees or more. And the reason for that is it opens up the pelvic opening. When you've got a very flat rump, you've got a closed pelvic opening. It makes it more difficult at calving time, but it also makes it more difficult for the cow to cleanse her afterbirth once she's calved. Getting back to the shoulder, another reason why that shoulder is so important to have angle on it is when a cow's calving, the calf presents itself feet first, so you need flexibility through the shoulder for that calf to be able to lean forward. When a calf is too bold or too straight in its shoulder, that's when often they get jammed, especially there through the hips.